be doing some more brook trout fishing. I've been doing a lot of it recently, obviously with the great temperatures we've had. It's only like 80 degrees out here today, which is very uncharacteristic for August, at least where I'm at. And we have had a lot of rain recently, which is making things really, really good, at least for summer brook trout fishing. So figured, why not come out here to some creeks that I haven't fished really at all this year. In fact, this one I'm heading to right now, haven't even looked at since not this past winter, but the winter before that. So yes, hopefully going to be a really fun day out here. We've got some really great water that we're going to fish. Especially this creek can hold some really, really big brook trout just because of the sheer volume of water flowing through it. It's a lot bigger than a lot of the other creeks that are known for brook trout around here. This is probably one of the bigger creeks that I know about. So yeah, we'll get down in here and start fishing. So since the creek's right here, I guess we'll come down and have a look at it. I'm not going to fish this section just because the water ahead of me is a lot better and I'm limited on time. But as you can see, there's just some really nice habitat in this water. Can really, really hold some nice fish. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I think we've got at least 3 different creeks we're going to try. One of the creeks I've only ever fished one time before, and that was last year. It was just a little scouting mission. I actually didn't even know if there was fish in the creek or not. It was a little tributary to another creek in this area that I like to fish, and I did find some fish, nothing too big, but it was just an amazing looking creek. So I figured I had to go back there at some point, And then obviously this creek, the first creek we're fishing, I've fished twice before, heard really good things about it. Actually, I can see a nice 7-8 inch brook trout right there hanging out on down by this log. So yeah, as you can see, this creek really, really good as well. And then the final creek is a creek I have fished this year. So I guess I can't really say these are creeks I haven't fished this year, but I've only ever fished like at the pull-offs. I haven't actually hiked up into some of the hard to reach sections. So that's sort of the plan for today. I guess we can start fishing, at least try right down here, because we already are seeing fish. So drift our nymph down through here, see if any fish want to take it. Oh, that was already a strike. Oh, I think we just had one bite it. Not sure. It could have been the bottom, but I thought I saw a fish right there. Well, I thought I saw him go over to it again. Oh, it didn't happen. I guess it was a fish, Because if it was the bottom, I would have gotten hung up there again. But I cast it there a second time, and obviously nothing happened. So yeah, I guess it was a fish. I think that first thing we had back there might have also been a fish. A lot of action pretty quick. I can tell this creek might be pretty good today. Ooh. That right there is a giant fish. Is that even a trout? I can't tell. What is that? Well, here's one of those really deep pools I was talking about. I should definitely put on a dry fly here, but I'm going against my better judgment. I'm going to stick with the nymph. Hopefully it pays off. Really, really good looking spot though. Alrighty. Fly's floating nice and good. Time to roll a cast out there. See if we can't hook up on one of these fish. Guess we can start off working that side just to get some extra line out. And there's the cast we were looking for right there. It's right where those fish were jumping earlier. So that's also, actually I need to get a couple more feet out there, but that's where I had that one strike it, obviously. So, oh, just tried to eat it again. What is going on? Got him. Really, really small fish. What do we even have hooked here? Is this even a trout? What? This isn't even a trout, guys. It's a black-nosed dace. And spawning colors, he's like real bright and orange. Look at this, guys. That is, I mean, that's just crazy how pretty this fish is, but that's unfortunately not the species we're after. And I think that, you know, some of those fish that we had jumping, those fish we saw jumping and the other fish I had strike, they probably weren't even trout. So that's obviously disappointing to see. Well, that's gonna do it for the first creek of the day. No trout. We did have a couple strikes from trout, and then we caught a really pretty black-nosed dace on a dry fly, which was awesome. You know, I really enjoyed that, but unfortunately no trout. So I don't want to stay here for too long. I've also fished most of the stretch I wanted to fish anyway, and the creek just seems to be dead. I mean, I saw a couple trout early on that seemed aggressive enough, but after that, I mean, no action at all. So we're gonna pack it up here and head to another creek. I'm not joking. There were so many hikers parked at the parking area I wanted to fish. I couldn't even find a parking spot. So I'm not gonna be able to fish that stretch. We're at the second creek, if you can't tell. So what we're gonna be doing, I guess we're gonna fish some of this water we have fished this year, but I know there's some good water. We might hike a little bit in both ways from the pull-off, just to see if anything's going on. But, you know, the main stuff I want to fish, including the first really good pool on the creek, just no way to park. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fish that today. It's a real bummer. Oh, I just spooked a couple good brook trout there. They all went up under the bridge. So yeah, it looks like the gig's up for this spot. I mean, I guess when the water's higher, I was able to get away with fishing it from up here, but in the summertime, I can't really do that. Seems like the water here is a lot lower compared to what it was in the winter, and that's like compared to the other creeks I've been fishing. So I was actually able to find parking along this spot I wanted to fish, so we'll give this a quick try. This is where this is the spot I originally had in mind when I decided I wanted to fish this area, this creek, and then I'll walk upstream from here and some of the water I haven't hit yet this year. So yeah, great news. Finally able to find parking, so now we can fish it. Well, that was an extremely disappointing stop. I think overall, just a bad day so far. No brookies yet. I have 2 different creeks we've fished. So it's turning out just to be another one of those summer days where it's just impossible to catch fish, you know, I guess. I mean, we did get a lot of rain recently, but I think most of it's wore off and the creeks are dropping back down to their normal summer flows, which is making things really rough. Goal has shifted from exploring these creeks I haven't fished in a while and catching a bunch of fish and having a great time to just catching one singular fish, and I don't care where I catch it. I'm going to hit up every single creek I know of that's in this area now to get that done, because, you know, I've driven out here, put a lot of effort in trying to make a video out of this. You know, I got to walk away with some fish, you know, so yeah, we're heading to the next creek. I mean, this creek we originally planned to fish, so we'll see how it's doing, but I have a feeling the water level is going to be pretty low, but then there is another creek somewhat nearby that we could probably stop at. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I can't lie, my hopes are pretty low, but you never know. Crazier things have happened, so we could end up walking away with a few fish if we get lucky these next few spots. Well, this creek has nearly run dry, so I guess we won't be fishing this today. This was going to be, actually not this creek, but the tributary that flows into this creek was the creek I was going to fish, and I'm considering this is downstream of the tributary. I don't think the tributary is going to be looking much better if this is all the water we're seeing running through here. So yeah, I mean, this is really bad how low this water is, especially since we just got rain. It makes you wonder, did this creek go completely dry or something, you know, which is a shame. I mean, I've had days we've caught over 20 brookies on this creek, and that's why I like the tributary so much and wanted to fish it again, but ooh. What a shocker. The last creek we wanted to fish today was also too low to fish, basically dried up almost. So, I mean, that's just the way it goes sometimes, though. Yeah, even though we didn't catch any fish today, I still had a lot of fun, you know, being out in the woods, out in nature. Yeah, even a bad day of fishing, I think it's better than a day spent doing anything else. So, yeah, I think it was still worth the trip out here. Yeah, sorry guys, didn't catch any fish today. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me and seeing the process of how I explore these creeks, you know, and it's also some of the bag stuff, you know, that you don't usually see in my videos, because basically every single video I posted before this has been about my success, you know, and catching fish left and right, you know, and all this great stuff, you know, but oftentimes that's not what happens, you know. You can't catch fish every time, so yeah, it's just the way it is with fishing sometimes. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't probably the most entertaining, you know, didn't catch any fish, but yeah, still had a lot of fun. So make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.